What is going on, YouTube? Oh my gosh, it has been seriously forever since I have filmed anything, especially anything fitness related, and I'm super excited. It's the new year. I know a lot of you guys have so many fitness goals to crush this year, and you know, I got to thinking, what is my fitness goal right now? Because over the past year, as I've mentioned in some other videos, I kind of feel like I've found somewhat of a happy balance in my life, and I'm really happy about that because I think that's what most of us strive for. At least I always strive for that. I wanted to get to a place where I was 100% just content and happy with my body, and I kind of feel like I'm there. But long story short, I'll save like the 20-minute vlog video for another episode. I decided that one of my main goals this year is to get stronger. Not to just focus on my aesthetics like I did in the past, but that is gonna be a byproduct of getting stronger and pushing myself. And I'm super excited to take you guys along this journey. This is my very first day, and I don't know why I'm kind of nervous, but I am. And I wanna introduce you guys my new strength coach, Malcolm, who is going to be basically kicking my butt. And he works with some Olympic athletes, so many professional athletes, and the guy is like extremely knowledgeable. You are. So I'm excited because I'm gonna get to learn, and I'm gonna get to put all this information that, you know, you're going to deliver and that we're gonna basically get for you guys, so that if your goal is strength or anything fitness related, you can get some really major benefits from watching these videos. So we're gonna do a 12-week series, and this is our very first time that we're starting. We have, you know, Malcolm builds a program for me. We're gonna get my body fat tested today. I'm kind of nervous about that, but again, I wanna remind you guys that I finally am at a place where I'm happy with my body. The goal now is just to get stronger and to, you know, get a little bit above that like comfort zone, because it's great when you get that balance, but then you're in this like really cool like comfort area. And now I want to like surpass that and actually push myself, just like I want to push myself in other areas of life. So fitness is one of those things where, you know, you can actually measure your progress, and we're going to put it out there for YouTube. If it's that time of the month for women that are watching, does your fat caliper change because your skin is holding more water?
It will, 100% is
All right,
going to change.
well, it's this week, so just so you guys know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then we might get an inaccurate reading in the next phase of training, but
That's good to know.
As long as it's standardized throughout,
Okay.
and we know your
Cool.
specific time of the month, then we'll be able to make some changes to make sure that it's a little more accurate.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So we're at 22.8% body fat.
22.
So at 135 pounds, we got 104.2 pounds of lean muscle mass and 22 pounds, or 22.8% body fat.
And that's pretty high.
Yeah, ideally it'd be around about 16% for
Okay.
female.
Oh,
It's
like
great.
in an ideal, like
Yeah,
athletic.
16 to 18% is really good.
So should that be kind of the goal to get
Yeah,
there?
I think we should go for 16%.
In 12 weeks.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna be 16% body fat in 12 weeks, guys.
So your number one priority that's coming up is hamstring. Hamstring's related to toxicity.
Really? And I was the one being like, oh, I don't really carry a lot of fat there. Really?
Yeah. So it looks at a deviation. So it's the largest deviation out of all of the different areas that we looked at.
So toxicity meaning again,
that-
a lot of the things that you cook with.
Yeah, it could be related to drinking water, drinking out of plastic. It could be heating plastic containers in a microwave. It could be,
And I do that.
okay, pesticides from foods. It could be the healthcare products that you're using for your hair, your makeup.
Oh.
Yeah.
So would that be a focus to like be more conscious of that, so that I'm not, yeah.
There's a really cool app called Think Dirty.
Okay.
And that looks at you can scan
Dirty.
you can scan products at
Yeah.
the health food store or grocery store or whatever, and it'll give you a ranking of how toxic the
Think Dirty app.
Think Dirty app, how toxic the actual product is. So you want to choose ones that are obviously in the lower end of the toxicity level.
And like organic or just natural products.
Exactly, yeah.
Coconut oil is lotion.
Yeah, totally. The last one, if we were to look at another one, it would actually be your calf.
Really?
So the calf is actually related to sleep. So the quality and the quantity of your sleep, and that is going to determine your ability to recover from training and be able to train again so that you can actually...
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so what we're going to do with the protocol that we're going to use from ATP is that we're going to focus on eliminating those toxins and making sure that the toxins that are in your body are going down the right pathways to be able to get rid of them.
Got it.
And that's what's going to accelerate fat loss.
So what would be like good products going into ATP that we would use for that?
So we're going to use the estrol control product.
Okay.
100%, because it has 3 different types of anti-aromatase and anti-estrogenic supplements in there called DIM, sulforaphane, calcium D-glucarate. So those are all great at making sure that those toxins are going down the right pathways to make sure that you're able to detoxify them correctly.
Got it.
These are the main ones for right now. So 1, you already have the total defense. 2, we're going to increase the amount of fiber that you're taking in.
Oh, I probably do need that. Colonic.
So colonic defense, estrol control, and the total defense products is what we're going to be.
Okay. Why the fiber? Is that just like...
So 1, fiber is going to help with stabilizing blood sugar. So we take 1 in the morning, take it in the evening. It helps stabilize blood sugar throughout the day. So when we're looking at fat loss, you want to manage insulin levels. So the person who can manage insulin levels the best is going to get the best results with fat loss. So we want to have those stable blood sugar levels throughout the day. So fiber helps with that. Take it first thing in the morning prior to breakfast. So you don't get these big peaks and valleys.
Okay, cool.
So like cruciferous vegetables are great for anti-estrogenic effects, like broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, anything from the cruciferous family. We will make sure that you're not going to be going carb list the whole time.
Oh, okay.
But I
wouldn't mind. Like, I actually feel better when I don't have that many carbs.
Okay. If your body feels good on it and going down that lifestyle path that you have been going down, and you feel that you can function better, your mental acuity is better, your recovery is better, and just overall energy levels are better, then we can really just emphasize that style of nutrition.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless, for me personally, and how I work with clients is unless they're competing, then I don't have them count macros, because the thermic effect of the food that you're consuming is different, and that's why calorie in versus calorie out, it's not the same. So like a Pop-Tart isn't the same, like 100 calories from a Pop-Tart isn't the same 100 calories from ribeye. The thermic effect of the food and how your body actually uses calories to break down the protein is completely different than how it breaks down the Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
So we want to consume whole foods as much as possible. We want to consume organic as much as possible. We're going to have fruits and vegetables. We're going to have high quality foods. We're not going to, save our macros for dinner and have a bucket of ice cream because
and I mean, no hate on anybody that does that, but for me, like, I've tried it all, I feel, and you just don't feel good when you do that, right?
Yeah, and you're looking for sustainable long-term health, right? And this, to me, is the best approach, because you get into that whole yo-yo dieting effect when you have all these hormones going up and down, like insulin and cortisol, when you're eating all of these high sugared foods. So the best thing to do is to keep them minimized as much as possible, minimize all processed foods, consume whole foods, good quality protein sources, good quality fats, good quality starches, and lots of fruits and vegetables.
It's done.
Yeah.
Can I have one more question before we get started on the workout?
Yeah.
Is what about like cheat meals, or just having like a day or a meal where you're just like, all right, I want ice cream. You know what I mean?
I'm all about, like, it's like the 90-10 rule.
Yeah.
So 90% of the time, let's say 6 days out of the week, you're focused on really good nutrition, and if you want to go out with friends and family, or you want to go out on a date or whatever and enjoy yourself and have a glass of wine or have, dinner with a dessert, by all means. Is that going to ruin your body transformation? Absolutely not. It's actually going to make you more sane and probably give you more drive to come to the gym the following day and actually
I love
take
that.
your body or your workouts.
Totally. I like to have like at least one day like that when I go out with my man and I'm like gonna eat whatever I want, but not necessarily like I actually always make pretty healthy decisions, but it's just more about like, oh, I'm not gonna worry really like what's added to that meal. Like let's say I get like a steak, I'm not gonna worry if it's, you know, that night maybe like, you know, has butter on it. But maybe the other days I would, but that day like I'd be like, oh, and I want dessert too, you know? But yeah, like you said, balance, 90-10, right?
Okay, so many different variations of the squat.
Okay.
We're doing a high bar squat,
High bar squat.
which has more quad emphasis.
Okay.
So the bar's gonna sit high on your traps, elbows are gonna be directly under the bar.
Okay.
And we're gonna initiate the movement with the quads first.
Okay. And that's why they're elevated?
That's why, well, the heels elevated are gonna allow you to get better what's called dorsiflexion in the bottom position, so it increases the ability to drive your knee forward over your toes. You get your hamstrings to cover the calves in the bottom position, so your torso essentially stays vertical, so you stay upright and you use your legs to do the movement.
Awesome. Cool. Just so you guys know, I'm super excited to start this training protocol because my strength has gone way down, which is why I'm obviously, that's my goal. So you guys are actually gonna see me progress. Like I used to be able to do like 2 plays, well I did that once. And now I like can barely do a 10 on each side. But it's okay. It's about progress, not perfection.
Neutral grip.
Neutral grip.
Yeah, so neutral grip means palms face each other.
Okay.
You're gonna offset your stance so you're nice and stable.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna press straight up, full extension of the arms.
Okay.
Biceps are gonna be in line with the ears.
Okay.
Okay. 4-second count down, all the way down, full stretch in the bottom.
And then 1 second.
Yeah, 1
Cool.
second off.
So the eccentric.
The eccentric component is 4 seconds.
I won't break free, gotta get up and on me, discipline me. Nobody else but you, baby. Give me your love, baby, like me.
Yes, 8 reps for hamstrings.
Is that because,
They're predominantly
Yeah.
fast twitch, so
got it,
8 reps is typically the highest that you're gonna go
on hamstring?
on knee flexion.
Okay, got
So
it.
hamstrings have 2 main functions. Knee flexion, so like what you're just doing,
Yeah.
and then hip extension. So if you're doing a 45-degree back extension, RDL or good morning.
Got
So
it.
they're recruiting different areas of the hamstring. But for the knee flexion one, 8 reps.
8 reps.
Yeah, the hip extension one will be a little more.
Okay, cool.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, toes in, point them up. Good. All the way up. Controlled. 4, 3, 2, 1. Full extension. Good. Back up.
For 1.
3 seconds up.
Oh, got it.
1 down. 1 second.
Cool.
So now you're gonna lean away 45 degrees and you're gonna stay in that position. So now you're gonna focus on pulling to your sternum, holding for 1, 3 seconds up, fully extend the arms, and then back down.
So it is possible to work on your strength and lose fat at the same time.
Yes.
It is, of course. Okay.
Of course it is.
Just wanted to clarify that. Yeah. Because you know how a lot of people say like you have to have one as a focus before the other.
Sure, it's all about building muscle mass.
Yeah.
So the more muscle mass you have, the more calories it's going to consume.
Exactly.
Take
Okay.
the body to maintain.
But it's not necessarily like we're not doing HIIT and stuff yet.
No.
Cool.
Now we're controlling down on a 4-second count down, and then bring it back to the start position.
Okay.
Okay.
So boom, 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 and then 4. Okay. Boom, 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 and boom. You got that?
be right in the middle. And that's what's going to be on the ground. This one's 15 reps.
15 reps? Cool.
I won't break free. Just let me change.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay, so we retract shoulder blades. Now we laterally raise up. So actually they come forward slightly. So fists are in line with the ears at the top
Got it.
position. Yes.
Give me your love, baby. Lock me up, I'm a prisoner.
So I just got done. That was honestly like super challenging for me, but really, really good because I know that I need to be doing this, getting out of my comfort zone. I wanted to say on the video, because we were talking about why it is that we're going from from lower body to upper body. And the reason for that, do you mind explaining really quickly again?
So with her specific goals of getting stronger and losing weight, we're using a method called the German body composition training. And that's focusing on compound movements for the upper and lower body in superset fashion with 10 to 12 reps and 60 seconds rest in between each one. So the whole goal of that is to create a lot of lactic acid, which is going to release hormones like growth hormone. That's the most potent fat burning hormone that our body produces, to aid in what her specific goals are. So the way that this first phase is laid out is 2 different workouts that are full body exercises, 8 total exercises for each workout with 60 seconds rest in between, 3 times 10 to 12 reps.
That was my very first workout. You guys tune in because every week we're gonna be bringing you a new video with a lot of information. Comment below if there's anything specifically you wanna know in regards to fat loss and gaining strength. Yes, it is possible to do both at the same time, which we're gonna show you exactly throughout these 12 weeks. So let me know what your New Year goals are below. Comment below, guys. I would love some feedback and recommendations on what you guys wanna see. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.